Hello everyone, BaseFest here with another build guide in Wartales. This is going to be over the Thaumaturge class healer, and I gotta tell you, this is a strictly support unit. Really doesn't have any offensive capabilities. I'm playing with this unit at the end game. I've got access to all of the subclasses, and I gotta tell you, it is a very interesting class. This unit can heal 1 or 2 companions to full HP with 4 or 5 Valor points. This unit can AoE heal not just with its healing concoction, but with its inhale ability as well. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to break this unit down. I'm going to talk about the professions that you can utilize. I'm going to talk about the equipment that we utilize and why we use it, the skill tree and why we pick the things we do, and we're also going to talk about the attributes, and we're going to show a combat showcase of how this unit performs. Professions that I recommend for this class is Tinkerer. At master level Tinkerer, you get plus 12 critical hit chance. Alchemist gives you plus 10 dexterity, and Thief gives you 4 dexterity and 6 critical hit chance. For the equipment on this, we are using the Perseverance. This is from the Rigel Arena. Once you beat the arena, you get awarded Perseverance. And this weapon turns your support class into a healer. It doesn't matter if it is a healer. It doesn't matter if it's any of the subclasses. This weapon, when you inhale, heals this unit for 20% of their maximum health, and then gains support for each ally within 4 meters. So it doesn't matter what class you put this on. This can be a coordinator, mixologist, agitator, fumigator, or healer, and it will do the exact same thing with Inhale and Purge. But it works really well on this class because this unit is a healer. So if we need to AoE heal, we can do that with Inhalation. If we need to focus heal somebody a lot of HP, we can do that with the healing concoction. So for the weapon, I recommend the Brave oil and the Sharpening oil. The Brave oil gives 50% chance to regain a Valor point every time you use a skill, and Sharpening oil gives you 10% critical hit damage. For the helmet, we are using a Gentleman's Hood. This helmet gives 5% critical hit chance and 1 willpower, and offers quite a bit of armor. And we also slap the stamp Pirate's Lucky Charm. The stamp is from Pirates of Valerian DLC, and every time I crit, my critical damage is increased by 5% for the rest of the battle. For the armor, we are using the Ringleader's Tabard. Currently, we are getting 41% critical hit chance from Sabertooth Brooch is 15, Sea Serpent's Reinforced Layer is 30, and we're getting 36 just from the layers. So 36, and the armor itself has plus 5 for a total of 41 from our armor. And our total critical hit on this build is 101%. The belt item that I chose was Stiletto. We're doing this because I didn't really have any other belt items that I wanted to use, and plus 5 crit got us over the 100% crit hit chance. So that's why we're using Stiletto here. If you have a 100% crit chance without Stiletto, you can use Legionary's Oath, which will increase your damage by 5% per skill you use for the rest of the battle. And that's it for the gear. Let's go over the attributes. So for the attributes on this class, I recommend to have about 20 movement speed. I have 22 here as my base, and that's a lot. I really wanted this character because I didn't fully understand how it would operate to have a lot of movement speed so that I could get around and heal. After playing the class, you don't need that much. You can just stop at 20 and that would be a good amount. For the willpower, 15 as always. For the critical hit, we have a base of 28. And then we have quite a bit from our equipment, Master Tinkerer, and our food. Giving us a total of 105% critical hit chance and 105% critical hit damage. For the dexterity, we have a base of 46, and the rest is from our equipment and our food. The skills that we use on this character, we are going to use Valorous Support, because after we're done using our abilities, if we have enough movement speed, we want to go and stand next to some friend to get a Valor point. We are taking the Healer class, which is a light armor class that gives healing concoction for 1 Valor point. This heals an ally for 50% of their maximum health and removes their debuffs. If you have 1 inhalation or more, it bounces to an ally closest to the target within 6 meters. And if you have 2 inhalations or more, the target gains deflection, which is 70% damage reduced by the next attack. Pretty good. Level 5, we're going to choose Passive Fumigation. Every time this unit inhales, it applies the sensor's inhalation effects to allies within 4 meters. And the inhalation effect is it heals this unit for 20% of their maximum health and gains support for each ally within 4 meters. And support says, at the end of the round, if this unit has 3 applications or more, it removes all of their debuffs and damage taken is reduced by 20% per application, and it is removed at the end of the round. So this makes them very tanky if they were to be hit, removes their debuffs, and then it goes away at the end of the round. So that's a pretty good trade-off. Having no debuffs, damage reduction, pretty solid all around. So, every time we inhale, everybody around us is healing 25% of their maximum life. It's 25 because of advanced medicine at the bottom here. At level 8, we're going to choose Doping Smoke. When this unit purges, they apply 2 Doping Smoke to themselves and to allies within 4 meters. The Doping Smoke adds 10% damage per stack, 10% critical damage per stack, and 2% movement per application. So typically when we use this unit to go in and purge and do damage, we end up with 5 stacks of Doping Smoke. So that's 50% increased damage, 50% critical damage, and 10% movement. At level 10, we're going to choose Advanced Medicine. Whenever this unit heals another one, the healing is increased by an additional 5% of the target's maximum health. Now, this is kind of overkill when it comes to healing, but every time you inhale, this allows you to heal for 25% of the maximum health of all allies around you. And when you use Healing Concoction on someone who is at 1 HP or is dying, this will heal them up to 55. And then if you inhale twice, you can get them to 100%. At level 12, we choose Class Specialization. And then we come and choose Blowback. Blowback is part of the level 15 Fumigator line. And this says whenever you purge while adjacent to a unit, friend or foe, triggers Purge's effects 2 additional times for a total of 3 Purge effects. And the damage on this unit is insane. So we basically, when we purge, we deal 76 damage in the area plus 30% for each application, which can be anywhere from 3 to 5. So that's anywhere from 90% additional damage to 150% additional damage. And then you have 100% crit and 100% crit damage, which means you are then doing 205% critical damage. So it is a lot of damage times 3. That's how this unit works. And I'll show you in the showcase what that looks like. If you don't have level 15, the other option would be either regular cleaning so that you can purge multiple times, or you could do Bewitching Inhalation so that when you do inhale, it inhales 2 additional times. So that would be an AoE heal of 75% max health across all units within 4 meters. That's what I recommend for the healer. It is a good class. Unfortunately, at the end game, I'm not able to utilize the healing component so much, as I'm usually killing everything in the first round because I have a lot of overpowered builds that I run with, and the healer can kill 14 to 16 enemies by itself in round 1. It's a very strong class. I enjoy it. I hope you do too. Without further ado, here are some combat clips against level 16 enemies in the end game. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Alright, we are going to step in, inhale, getting support from all these units. We're going to walk in, go into the middle of all these seasoned units. We're going to purge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 kills. And every time I inhale, it heals everybody around me, but I don't have anyone taking damage. After that, let's go throw a bomb. Killed 2 more people. Cannon over here looks like he's been traumatized and some damage. So he is glitched out, obviously, but he has 148 of 740 life. We're going to inhale. Heals him for 148. We're going to hit him with a healing concoction. Heals him for 370. Inhale. He's back to full life. 740 of 740. So not only does this inhale heal the person holding the sensor, but everybody within 4 meters of them also gain 25% of their maximum health. So inhaling twice and healing concoction full heals a target. All right. Time to go in with the healer. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go next to our allies. We're going to inhale, getting support from all of our allies. We're now going to right click on Purge so we know exactly where we can go. Let's see here. Where can I do the most damage? Probably this looks like to be the most damage. So we are going to Purge, hitting all of these enemies 3 times. 100% crit and doping smoke. Times 5. Not bad for a healer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 kills on a healer. And look at the movement, man. The movement is huge after that. Insane. We currently don't have anybody that needs healing. But if we did, we could heal them. Throw a bomb. Do some more damage. Walk over. Kill this unit. Not bad. Pass. Alrighty, we're up to some level 16 Lycans. Let's go ahead and inhale. Let's go in. And let's purge. We get 5 stacks of doping smoke. And we're just going to kill every single one of these units. Not bad for a healer, huh? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 kills. Move on down. Throw an explosive concoction. 15 kills. We don't have anybody to heal right now because we're at the beginning of the fight. And nobody's hurt. Move on out. If I were... Alrighty, we're gonna inhale. Getting 4 support. We're gonna move into this group of enemies here. We're gonna purge. They all explode. Disgusting. We're gonna move up here. We'll throw a bomb at these guys. Getting 6 enemies. We don't have anybody to heal right now. So we're just gonna pass the turn. Thanks for watching another Wartales build guide. I hope you guys enjoy the healer. People have been waiting for a class like this for a long time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate those who do. And I will see you guys again in Wartales soon.